Good morning. You know, I've done a lot of events in the Rotunda. This may be the one with the most people that have shown up, which I think shows that this is an issue that impacts and touches every single community and family here in the state of Arkansas. So thank you for being here. And thank you, Andy, for the introduction. More importantly, thank you for what you do every single day, both with the Methodist Family Health and with the Arkansas Council for Behavioral Health. I also want to recognize all of the legislators that are joining us here today. There are quite a few around the room. Maybe that's why we have such a big crowd, is because we're in session, and I think I see most of the legislature here with us. Certainly want to recognize our new speaker, Representative Brian Evans. Speaker Evans, already in a short amount of time, you have hit the ground running and are doing a tremendous job, and we know going to be a great leader for our state, not just through this session, for a long time to come. Thank you for your leadership. I also want to give a huge round of applause and thank you to all of the mental health professionals and advocates that are here in the Rotunda today. Thank you for all that you do day in and day out to keep our state safe and healthy. At the beginning of, yes, you stop and call for that. This is probably not a good idea, but I want you to take note who got applause here today. It was our mental health advocates, not our elected officials, and I think that's a good thing. But at the beginning of the month, I delivered my State of the State address, and I laid out my priorities for this year. And I'm proud to say that improving our state's mental health, and especially our kids' mental health, is one of my top goals for this administration. The reason for that is really simple. Over the course of the last several years, we have seen a staggering rise in mental health illness among young people, particularly over the last decade. Anxiety, depression, suicide have doubled and sometimes tripled among our kids. And to me, in the data, the culprit is very clear: unrestricted access to smartphones and social media. And we now have an opportunity to do something about it. With us today are Senator Tyler Dees and Representative John Eubanks. Working with me and my team, they are introducing new legislation today that will ban smartphones bell to bell in every single school in the state of Arkansas. Thank you for your leadership. The data behind this is clear. Over the summer, we launched a pilot phone-free schools program that received an overwhelmingly positive response from school leaders. Already, in just one district that has been phone-free for a full year, they saw a 57% drop in verbal and physical aggression and a 51% drop in drug-related offenses. But even more impactful than what we see in the data is what I saw personally when I traveled to phone-free schools with author Jonathan Haidt, whose book, The Anxious Generation, inspired our state to take action. Teachers told us that cafeterias and hallways had gone quiet in recent years because kids were spending all of their free time checking their phones. Now, with the removal of phones, there's laughter and conversation in our schools again. Kids talk to us about the relief that they felt when they no longer had a device buzzing in their pocket every 15 seconds. And parents told us that their kids felt more relaxed and focused in class. Last week, I was with Jonathan Haidt again, this time in Davos, Switzerland. He and I shared what we'd seen in schools in Fayetteville and Little Rock with leaders from literally all over the world. My takeaway from that event was very clear. Arkansas has the opportunity to lead on this issue globally and pass one of the most comprehensive phone-free school bills in the world. And that's a good thing. And when we do that, I truly believe we won't just improve test scores and school discipline. We'll also get to one of the root causes of so many of the mental health issues facing our state today. I want to give a huge thank you again to Senator Dees and Representative Eubanks for helping us get this done and across the finish line. And of course, to the rest of the legislators that are here today, I think this legislation is a huge opportunity for a big bipartisan win for our state. And of course, once again, I want to thank the mental health advocates that are here. I hope that this bill sends a message that we don't just support you in our words, but we are working hard to support you in our actions. We are working hard to help the vulnerable Arkansans that each one of you serve every single day. Thank you for your work, thank you for your leadership, and I hope to work closely together on this and many other things to make Arkansas the safest and healthiest in the country. Thank you so much.